What it do, YouTube slash Patreon slash bit shoot. Today's video, I want to talk about, check out my new mixtape, Humble and Hungry. It is now on that Piff. Currently working on getting it on other streaming platforms and things of that nature. But this project is actually starting to take off. If I'm not mistaken, I think I released it on the 18th of August. If I'm not mistaken, I think I released it on the 18th of August. So it's been out for, I think, less than 2 weeks. And it's already at 3,300 views and 1,300 listens and 603 downloads. You know, this is better than any other project I ever, did. So basically, I just want to, promote this and say thank you to the people that supporting this. Thank you to all the new subscribers or the new people that may see the music or whatever the case may be, may see the artwork or whatever. Welcome or whatever the case may be. I want to say thanks for supporting the tape. And the thing about this tape that's really different is the name, the whole concept of it. And I know a lot of people may say, oh, but most of the songs is 2019, blah, blah, blah. Like the song Call Me Batman. I did that song in 2019, but I was trying to make it 2020 or whatever because like I put it out and I had to take it back out, that thing of that nature. But that's a 2019 song too. The only song that was from 2020 was Survive Another Day. And I got a song on there 2018, but the whole purpose of it is that I'm just keeping one with you. Like I haven't been freestyling and I haven't been rapping for a while. Like, you know how you kind of get off that craft and it starts to become like riding a bike. It starts to become like that where it's like, damn, I haven't rode a bike in about 12 years or 20 years. And you actually get on the bike, you a little rusty, you like, oh shit, I might fall off, a little rusty. It's the same thing to rapping. Like I haven't been rapping freestyling and shit. So I'm like, damn, if I try to freestyle this new tape, I'm gonna be weak as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm weak as hell at the moment. I gotta start getting back on this and, get back to writing, get back to practicing my freestyling. And, any real MC would tell you that. They will tell you, hey, if you if you haven't been rapping, you haven't been freestyling, like, like you're gonna be a little rusty, you're gonna be a little weak. Some people different, some people have different talent where they can stop, and they can just come back to it like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like a Meek Mill or a Hobson or something. Just for a few examples. And so basically I went back into my archive of songs and I have a whole bunch of songs. I probably have like probably about 40 to 50 songs under the name of 603 Joey, and I probably have another 20 or 30 songs under the name of Radio Joe. And I have a lot of songs, but I went back into my archive and I picked out a whole bunch of songs. What made this mixtape different is I picked out a whole bunch of songs that I could have been released. Like I released a lot of these songs on my YouTube page, but I haven't released them as in a project. Like you got a lot of people, like a lot of rappers or MCs or artists or whatever they may do. There's no shade to them, but they can only rap or they can only make one song or make a few songs, but they can never put it together in a project. See, that's the difference. That's the difference between an actual like rapper or somebody that's a real artist. Like I have a whole bunch of songs, I'm gonna drop the best one that I feel that could be promoted as a single. I may drop that one first on my channel or, make it an intro or just different things of that nature. And then with the whole concept that is like, I put it into a project, right? Like, so a whole bunch of songs, I record them, I don't just put them out. I mean, I do put them out, don't get me wrong, but I don't just put them out and leave them out like that. You see what I mean? I actually put them together in a project so you can hear it together in a collective, like just one collective, so you can get somebody's sound. You can get their sound down just in that moment. Like, for example, like when a new Wiz Khalifa tape drop, or a new Chevy Woods tape drop, or that new Burner tape, Lost Melrose, or anything that you bumping, right? those new tapes drop, like for example, you know, Burner or Wiz or Chevy, anybody like you listen to in the industry, right? And I'm just using them for example, right? They drop the single on their pages on YouTube, or they might drop a couple songs from the tape, but they always drop it in an album or a mixtape. They drop it in a collective project. So when that new tape drop, right? You know how people like, damn, that new Wiz just dropped. I'm finna smoke to this, right? That's what you know. So the whole thing about that is you could get that new Wiz Khalifa sound. You be like, damn, okay, that's what Wiz on. Like that's what he on now. You see what I'm saying? Or you be like, damn, that's what Chevy on now. Like, okay, I feel his vibe. It's like all in one collective thing. So that's what it is. Like to me, in my opinion, the difference of somebody that's just rapping and an actual artist, somebody that could really put together a project. So it's like I'm like, damn, like I said, you know, kind of weak right now. I haven't even been, you know, really practicing the rap, you know, the freestyling. So I'm like, fucking let me go on my archive and put out a whole bunch of songs that I felt, um, I felt, I don't know, like I overlooked or I felt that people would think it's weak. Like, I don't know, I just felt that it'd get judged. I felt that I'd get laughed at or whatever the case may be. You know, of course, you know how people do that. But that's just how I felt. So I never released those songs in the project. Like, man, I'm not feeling that shit weak as hell. And then something just clicked. Like, this time I'm like, fuck it. Who cares what people think? Who cares what the fuck these entities think? So it's like, just drop it. Just release all these songs that you haven't put on the tape yet. You know what I'm saying? And drop it because there's some great songs on that tape. But me personally, my favorite song out of all those songs is Surviving Another Day. That's the hit. That's the single off that project. But that project is doing great. It's doing numbers. It's because, like I said, it's a solid project that I just put together, and I just thought like the whole concept of it, the whole concept of it, the whole artwork is just unique and it's dope. So you know, I put it together. It's doing numbers. Like I said, I think I put it out on the 18th of August, and today is like what, the 26th. So you know, about 9 days. It's been out for 9 days, and it's already at 3,300 views and 1,300 listens and 603 downloads. So like I said, this is the best music project I ever put out that's doing these many numbers and so in such less time. So like I said, thanks for the support. More music coming soon, more content coming soon. Sorry about not making videos. More videos coming soon. Okay? And actually, if you want like any suggested content, you can put in the comments or, you know, DM me on Instagram, whatever the case may be. Like, what videos do you want? What topics do you want me to talk about? You see what I'm saying? So, wake the damn up. More videos coming soon. And I'm going to be uploading more videos to BitChute as well. I'm going to be uploading more videos to Patreon. So, I have to build up my Patreon as well because I've been slacking on that. But shout out to the support. Shout out to the Patreons. And shout out to the BitChooters. That's funny. Well, alright, man. So, like I said, thanks again for supporting the music. Yeah. And oh yeah, and another inspiration on this tape before I end this video was Savage Rider. Shout out to Savage Rider. You know what I'm saying? He's been a big motivation to me. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to like just writing and being inspirational, being motivational when it comes to just music in general. Even though he don't do music, Savage Rider, he's more of a artist or, you know, like spoken word. But he got some dope content. He got some real dope content. Great narrator. But he inspired me on this tape because it's just like he inspired me to write my book, his story, and the things that he been through, and just his whole thought process and his what's the word I'm looking for? His perspective, that's the word. His perspective on things, you know, it really helped me out during these times, you know, doing these stuff, like the things that I'm dealing with. Like just his advice and stuff was really helping me, you know, other people as well. But when it really come to like, just like creativity and inspiration, he really motivated me on this tape to really just do something different, do something dynamic. So I do want to say shout out to Savage Rider too. So yeah, man, wake the damn up. And I know this video is longer than expected. I was aiming for a minute, 3 minutes, but you know, the attention span short. But hey, it is what it is.